like herpes, like
Yeah.
smoking on hoopers, sharing
You don't
hookers and
need
stuff
extra
like that in
stuff.
Atlanta
Extra
Yeah.
stuff.
and in
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like
doubt that. I don't doubt that. I've always
they're moving
wondered.
to different cribs, man.
Yeah, I've always wondered, and I'll end with this, but I've always wondered this, you know, sort of in that vein of what you're saying, is people with the communal hookah. I've always wondered why, and I've never been a marijuana smoker, but I've always wondered why dudes share a blunt.
So we wanted to smoke, but
But
It's the
you
net.
don't
Yo,
know.
listen, I'm a
when you
blunt.
look at when you
Listen.
think
Let
about
me
the
tell you. Let
dynamic,
me answer that.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a blunt smoker. It's the nastiest shit in the world, man. You don't know what a nigga be doing, eating pussy.
Exactly, and that's my point. That's my
Yo,
point.
listen. Growing up in Brooklyn, right? I ain't gonna front. It's been times I remember when Styles P came out with the song. I get high. I smoke blunts to the head, so don't
My
pass
favorite
me shit.
Locks member, Styles P.
He
Yeah.
said, I smoke blunts to the head, so don't pass me shit. It was a year. I went like a decade without smoking with nobody. Like I'm smoking my own blunts.
Yeah.
Or if I smoke with somebody, it's because it was a female I was smoking with. I was already. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Together. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But besides that, I didn't smoke past blunts, cigarettes, none of that shit. Because that shit is so nasty.
I
There's
just
been
never
times I
understood it.
literally got sick smoking behind people. Like I ain't been since I've been in the South. Since I've been in the South, I don't get sick every year. The most I get is allergy sick.
Yeah.
In New York, I used to get sick seasonally. Nasty shit. Gotta gargle with salt and water after you smoke. Like me, when I get home, I gargle with salt and water. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Let me ask this too. Let's break down
after my days out smoking.
Let's just quickly break down the economics of this, right? So, if a dude is if guys are sharing a blunt, 2 dudes or 3 dudes are sharing a blunt, right? Let's say the contents of what they smoking. I mean, is there such thing still as dime bags?
no,
Or is that's no longer the case?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
I don't smoke no more.
Okay, so let's just say now, you know, it's $20, right? Dubs, right? Because that's the terminology, right? Dubs. You mean to tell me a dude couldn't say, "Let me come up with $20 so that I can enjoy this on my own and forego the possibility of getting sick," opposed to, all right, we all gonna pitch in $5 and the 4 of us are gonna share this and pass around what we got?
it was about building back in the
That's what the
day,
hood
bro.
is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what the hood is, man.
Yeah,
I never
it was
understood
about building, man. Because
You gotta share.
you just smoke
You
so much
share
weed,
germs. You share the same women. That's what the hood is, man. Fuck.
Yo,
That's how we live, man. That's how you live in the hood. So when you from the hood,
you share everything.
You raw, and you gutter. You know what I'm
share
saying?
everything. Like I remember.
Everything.
I'm
you
not
smoke
gonna say
behind
no.
niggas, get the pink eye and all of that
Listen,
shit.
I'm not gonna say no names, but I remember seeing guys, you know, sharing a small blunt. Shit is probably thick as a pencil, right? A small blunt, and it's being passed around to 3 people. And I used to think to myself, "You smoking after this nigga here? Like this nigga, you smoking it? You gonna really like you want that weed that bad that you gonna smoke after him?" I never got it. I never understood. I quietly questioned some of my peers. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't know. Y'all know me. I don't
but it's just something you don't know about. Like I've never. Well, I've been a drug addict in my life, younger years. In my later years, I cleaned my life, going straight and narrow path. But in the younger years, I smoked marijuana pot. It was a good, cool thing to be down and all of that. But I grew up around drug addicts and people that use drugs. Drug addicts love company. Like The worst thing to do is get high by yourself. It's so fucking boring. Like, why would you get high by yourself? Like, some people, like, why would heroin addicts risk AIDS and hepatitis?
Hold up.
The sheer
heroin
high.
addicts nod. So how is the experience an enjoyable communal one after they, like Ray said, shoot that up in the bloodstream? How does a heroin addict enjoy it if they freaking nodding for the next 10 minutes?
Sometimes they don't know. They be down until somebody move them. But see, like when nobody, like with heroin is a different. I don't know. I never used it, but I think it's the type of drug. Like you see them down, but when you touch them, they be like, they be up, right?
They be down until you move them.
Yeah, they be up, right? So I think heroin is the type of drug where if you alone and nobody touching you, you gonna be all right. Like you gonna fall and not out. But if somebody touching you, you up. So that means if you intimate with somebody, because I've had heroin addicts tell me the sex is better on heroin.
How, Sway? If you nodding?
Because
I don't know.
It keep you hard for a long time. The sex is passionate. I don't know. Maybe because the guy was Spanish. I don't know. Spanish people are passionate. They're passionate lovers. He was like, probably the Buddha, shit like that. I was like, damn, man.